All right. So this is going to be PowerWash Simulator Part 9. We did Part 8 earlier today. But we definitely going to take it down tempo, give it some chill. I've got my comfy blanket. If y'all don't know Catboy on Twitter or Twitch, they are absolutely incredibly talented when it comes to art and VTubing assets and stuff. A lot of their stuff is available for free or built into VTube Studio. So if you haven't looked into it, would recommend. All right, there we go. All right, so we're going back to the fire station. For those of you that missed the earlier stream, there's an entire big ass building all the way in the back. So we're gonna be here for a while. So now's your time to throw out questions, talk some toot, as we dive back into making this place pretty. I even have the comfy ASMR keyboard. I don't know if any of y'all have heard this before, but this is the beauty. Very nice. But yeah, I brought the comfy keyboard. It actually works better with a non-mechanical keyboard, in my opinion. That little awning area, like the piping is going to be brutal to deal with. Oh, the ding when it's all done is like some of the best feeling in the world. The rusting, that's awful. Ooh, the double ding. Let's go. Get back up there and work on that eventually. It literally looks like someone lit this fire station on fire. The irony has not gone unnoticed here. Yo, got the early pop on it. Yo, is that my boy Freedom sliding in? What's up, buddy? It's pretty damn early for you to be calling it tonight. What's going on? Let's see if we can get a caster for our good friend Freedom. Thank you, Trash Buddy. Y'all don't know Freedom. Absolute gem of a human being. Adore the shit out of them. A fabulous Dragon Quest and SMT speedrunner. Yo, thank you much, bud. I don't know if you got a cut and run, but how were you? Hopefully DDS2 wasn't too bad. Yeah, welcome in. We just finished a marathon run for Final Fantasy 15 Level 1 All Royal Arms Omega. I'm just chilling with this. I found a couple of new strats that I was working out. A little bit of practice. We'll try and do another run tomorrow, but we'll probably put the game down for a little bit just because I have quite a bit coming up. Next week we're doing another marathon run, the any percent of Final Fantasy 15. And then we also have to bring back TZA rundown sabbatical. I got a headache all day. Probably, yeah. Get yourself some rest. Grab something to rehydrate you. Nice glass of water. If you got any bananas are great, dude. Help with cramps. Also help you retain hydration levels due to the potassium and magnesium. Also, bananas are a great treat. I gotta make banana bread. Maybe if y'all ask nicely tomorrow, I'll make some banana bread too. You want to make some banana chocolate chip bread, babe? What? Yeah. Put it down on the list when you come back, and I'll do it while we do the cooking stream, because it doesn't take that much effort. Yeah, so the thing with water is obviously it's great at hydrating you because, you know, body crave water. But like if you're not getting your electrolytes and minerals in as well to like help counterbalance all the water that you're putting into your body, you're just kind of flushing out all the hydration, and it just ends up not helping. As counterintuitive as it sounds, sometimes just straight chugging water isn't the only answer. But yeah, welcome in, friends. I am Kios. I am Twitch's currently comfiest and cutest cat boy. Thank you so much for swinging by. Especially thank you for supporting our friend Freedom. He is an absolute homie and a sweetheart. If you like staying up later than me and getting up just as early as I do, would recommend. Freedom is generally someone that has only just started streaming like an hour or two before we call it on most weeknights. They do fabulous SMT speed runs. They were tooling around with DQ11 for a little bit. I think there was DQ8 in the mix, but I would highly recommend them. They're also getting pretty close to partner numbers, so you know, keep an eye out. It's very often like I'll send y'all over to someone I like, but if like chat's kind of indecisive, I'll give you a second choices of people who I think you should go and support or check out. Freedom's pretty much always on that list. Oh, I'm 21% done with this one. This is gonna be one hell of a time-lapse shot. For those of you that don't know what this is PowerWash Simulator. I was very generously gifted this game by the devs. Future Lab. I I really recommend it. Even though this game is in early access, this has literally been the most fun I've had playing a game in a quite a long time. Very, very, very relaxing. Just as comfy as it literally looks. Throw on some lo-fi hip-hop or some nujabes. I'd be playing nujabes if it wasn't like pretty heavily copyright protected. And just kind of enjoy yourself, work out your stress through the art of spraying the hose. What was that noise, baby? Okay. What? What is this? I know that feeling. Yeah, normally on nights like this, it's just generally me talking to myself. That's okay. But yeah, if y'all want to chitter chatter about whatever, got questions about the stream, questions about VTubing, why farting is fun, what my favorite version of a chicken dish is, feel free. Just kind of chilling and relaxing, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. I, however, was not born and raised in West Philadelphia. I just lived near it. Why is farting fun? Are you kidding me? It sounds funny. Who doesn't laugh at a good fart? Like, let's be real here. Do you laugh at farts, or are you a stodgy old person that doesn't like to have fun? Nice window. I'm just throwing out the random stuff. It's been weird for me. I ironically just spent like about 6 hours straight talking, but it kind of felt like I was just conveying information as opposed to having a discussion. I generally like having discussions more than just conveying information, personally. The first one is you? I don't know. How does that work? Are you a fellow Catboy VTuber though? That would be cool if you are. Not VTuber? Oh. Trust me, the second I can get like actual cat ears that function properly, like surgically attached to me, I will. Take your time. Like, the most important thing I can recommend to people that are like, oh, I want to stream on Twitch, there's never any rush. Do it at your own pace. Get comfy. You know? You'll find your genuine viewership. You'll find where you fit in pretty quickly. Just take your time. Let's go at your own pace. You know what they say about forcing stuff? Most of the time, if you force it, you're just gonna end up shit. Well, I mean, to be fair, I do have a similar personality to my cat. I am just basically a surly dickhead 90% of the time. I'd much rather be sleeping. I don't generally like associating with too many people. But it's weird. On Twitch, I'd have a fucking ball. Yeah. It's just like in larger groups and like when I'm streaming, I'm very, very extroverted. But like for the most part, like even at my job, I don't really like sharing too much about what I do outside of work. Like that's like kind of my thing. Like I don't want anyone like really getting super involved unless it's like a really big event. It's like whatever. If I'm doing like charity stuff, that's cool. You can follow me. But the good thing is I do have like plausible deniability when it comes to a lot of stuff, especially since I started VTubing. Because it's, you know, they say, oh, it sounds like you. I'm like, yeah, well, can you prove that I am this person? No, you can't. Not really. It's nice. We going stubby. Let's go. And that bad boy rusted. Oh, nice. Okay. We love and support a lot of artists around here. If you're on not mobile, so desktop, I actually have panels if you scroll down that has credits with every artist that we've ever worked with. So shout outs to that. Do you have any like examples of your work that you'd mind posting? I'm personally not a furry. Yeah, I know. I have a Catboy model and I like don't mind it, but like the furry thing just kind of isn't for me. It doesn't like do it. It doesn't wet my whistle in the way that it does for other people. Also, look, I need another expensive hobby like I need a fucking third hole in my head. Yeah, you're not a furry, you're just a furry artist. However, shout outs to the furry community for supporting a lot of artists. A lot of just mysteriously, questionably rich furries out there. Thank you for supporting artists everywhere. Look, I don't know the whole dynamics of it, but like we have a lot of, ironically, a lot of furry members of the community, so I try not to talk shit. It's just not my thing. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Just like every other group, there are like the handful of weirdos that give it a bad reputation. Trust me. Try being a VTuber that's an actual content creator and has actual goals and plans and does a lot of charity work and stuff. And then there's a bunch of like 18-year-old kids just talking about sex all day. It's like, oh, I'm a content creator. Let's watch YouTube videos. What kind of content is that? Using someone else's content to create your own like action? All right, I guess, like maybe, but some of us actually put in real work and plan what we're doing and focus on what we do. What? Yeah, but I don't talk shit, right? I mean, look, I'll talk shit about it occasionally. Like, look, I'm just trying to help people better themselves, not be clones. Plaid logos and Twitter. Yeah, dude, just like toss your link into chat. I'll check it out. Like, in all honesty, like I'm very hesitant about other streamers like posting their stuff, like unless I like vet their content. But like if you're an artist, like generally do your thing. Obviously, unless you're like drawing like weird racist, homophobic, transphobic shit, then I'll just fucking hunt you down and beat you with a shovel. Let me take a look quick. I'll at least pop it open and have a look. The profile picture is really cute. That's a comfy looking outfit. Oh. Ah, the shirt cut meme. I will definitely take a look at the, okay. Newgrounds. Oh, and you follow Freedom and Slugbox. Okay. All right, I got respect. Not many people too open about hitting the follow button on Slugbox. Dope. I will dig through that as the night goes on. Loop Hero? Dope. Oof. Pinky. Oh, man. This game is also the only time in my life where I've actually thought about the fact that maybe owning a booby mouse pad wouldn't be so terrible. It's because a lot of the fine motor control that's involved in it. Smash, do you really want answers to that question? Also, we're gonna do what I call the reversey. In real life, you always, if you're power washing, you want to work yourself from the top down, because otherwise you're just making a goddamn mess. Let's be frank about it. You want answers? You ain't got the answers, Sway. Jokes aside, I'm not a Kanye West fan at all, but like, I hope he gets the help he needs, because obviously there's something going on with that guy, and I'm sure he could definitely use some help. All that ego tripping ain't good for the soul or the brain. Yeah, I always look. The best thing you can honestly do, and I say this all the time, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do to help out creators, whether it's streamers, artists, musicians, especially if you ain't got no money, just interact with their stuff on social media stuff, like Twitter, on Twitch, whatever media platform they're using. Like, it literally costs you nothing but time, and it goes such a long way, whether it's with algorithms or, you know, making their numbers look better, or they're getting more interactions. Like, that shit is so clutch. Yo, what's up, Jamie? How are you? Yeah, I don't know what it is, Seth. Maybe it's my cute blanket. Where the fuck have you been hiding? Besides in VR chat. Please tell me you're using like a very petite, small anime girl as your model, and you're just going around saying, ooh woo. Working in depression, yeah, that's fuck. You're right. You got that new job down at the PF Chang. Hopefully, it's at least giving you like some sort of sense of living. Oh man, you sound so cute. I'm 6'6", 280, and I will crush you. Just leave me and my dog alone. Haven't played it in weeks. Yeah, I know. But glad to hear you're still alive. You know me. I don't need to check in on you unless you're specifically asking me to. But good to see you, dude. Yeah, nah, I hear ya. It's fucking jobs, man. Fucking jobs. See, I did the big brain move. I designed a character that looks like me. So that way, if I'm ever going back to speedrunning, you know, marathons in person, like we are in probably a couple of months here, I don't have to worry. People are like, oh, that's what you really look like? Like, nah, dude. Just cosplaying my avatar. It's great. Your boy big brained this well into 2022. Grumpy and as dead inside as you do. Woo. Oh, you're still awake. You want to turn the lights back on? Okay, when would you like me to come to bed? 2:30. Okay. What? Okay. Oh, I don't plan on staying up all night. I do want to get a little bit of this firehouse done, though. I tell you what. Oh. What's up, Kurai? Welcome to the stream. I'm cosplaying myself. Something like that. Anyway, for those of you new here, there's my Discord, YouTube, and Twitter. Discord, we have all sorts of shenanigans in there. If you're an artist, you're a musician, we got places for y'all to post that. If you're into speedruns, we have sections for that. There's always discussions of food, memery, and if you're really into it, you can get into debates with us or talk about current events. It's always a terrifying subject. Occasionally, Seth will be in there, and he'll bait you into a frustration argument. The YouTube is going to have a backup of all of our PBs, our casual playthroughs, and we will be adding some exclusive content there. Oh yeah, that's right, you swapped over. Yeah, you did. You did tell me that. I apologize. I'm just an idiot. I remember you mentioned that. You just needed to remind me again, and then I was like, oh, wait. Yeah. Dude, that's such like a high-key, low-brain strat. Like, I love it. Like, because it's shameless self-promotion. Monday, we'll probably start streaming a bit on the earlier side. I do really want to take the time to record stuff for the Niji Sanji application. I just kind of want to nail it down as best as I can. I might even send a few takes so Alfina can go through it. I'm also gonna have to relearn a little bit of Nier Automata, but just for the point of it. He looks like Kermit D. Frog. It ain't easy being green. It's me, Kermit D. Frog. Gnarly ass roof, let me tell you. Ah yes, James the email server. Look, if anything, Seth, when it comes down to it, I'm just a glorified adult babysitter. That's what I do here. telling you, that's where it's at. So much for rust. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes that is the best move. As someone with pretty shit teeth, man, take care of them bad mamma jammas. Say that is a crap angle. Ugh. Oh, God, it goes up? Oh, dear Jesus, we'll be here for weeks. I was hoping my buddy Trife would get me these STL files I need so I can start printing these controllers, but... no. Nice. Yeah, my teeth are absolute dog ass. Is what it is, cursed with genetics. Yeah, I've made okonomiyaki. It's pretty alright. Personally, I enjoy the effort and energy that you have to put into making takoyaki. We're talking about yaki things. Nah, exactly. You just gotta try and take the best care of yourself that you possibly can. A 100,000 yen, $100 for what? Actually, I think that's only like $98 at current at current conversion rates. I think $96 or something. I mean, look, dentures ain't all that bad, especially if your option is being in pain and or having, you know, no teeth. So I understand that. To be honest, I feel like it's also one of those things, if you're gonna do it, just get it done early before you're old and it takes longer to heal and stuff like that. That's why it always boggles me when people that have like bad joints get like only one knee replaced. You're gonna need both. Just get them both done at the same time. Get it all over with. Otherwise, you have to be miserable twice. What's up, Flame? How are you? Disagree? Go on. Oh, I did my conversion wrong. So what are you giving me $900 for? I mean, if you literally will donate $900, I will call you Oni-chan. That does not bother me. Look, $900 pretty much pays my rent, okay? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of dentists. Luckily, we have one nearby that had to do like an emergency tooth extraction on me, and they were super nice and they're super affordable, and they're like actually really chill. I think my biggest problem was like my family dentist that my mom insisted I go to. Like, homie had literal fucking sausages for fingers, and it hurt a lot. I know, you can make your, well, Kios, you have a really big mouth joke. Yeah, I do. That man had big fingers. Terrifying. He was also very rough when putting fillings in, like, beyond, like, what was required to, like, put them in. In my opinion, I'm not a fucking dentist. What do I know? Bother. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the deal. Like, if the doctors are like, hey, you're gonna need both knees replaced, like, you can still say, well, I just want to do one at a time. Just, why? Yeah, don't get me wrong, Flame. I actually brought it up earlier. I was like, if you're gonna power wash stuff, obviously in real life, you're gonna start at the top and work your way to the bottom. Otherwise, you're just literally spraying a mess everywhere. Yeah, no, there are literally only two types of pain that I do not do well with. Burns. Sonny-chan? Yo, what's up, Bonnie? Yo, you're absolutely out of your mind. Super appreciated, Oni-chan. That's a 00. Yo, what's up, Mickey? Eris, Conkers, Vani, how are you, friend? Welcome to the stream. Pull up a blanket, pull up a couch, warm up some tea. Yeah, arthritis is bad. Oh, Xerxes on E. I'm still on the basest of levels of learning Japanese, which means it's been a while. Doing fantastic? Hell yeah. Do I have any? Oh, Trash Buddy already on it. Playing some retro. What were you working on tonight? Yeah, I need to, Ray. I have a section for it in the Discord. Just start forcing me to do it. Literally, I just need to pass my Scrum Master certification. That's like the big thing on the board, like in my professional life. Go from there. Mega Man 2, how'd it go? First night doing them? Zakushi Zonil Nishan. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to like break that down in my brain. Hold on. Zakushi Zuo-Nissan. Ah. It exceeded your expectations? Hell yeah. Was it you that I wanted to mention? I saw something, I don't know how true, or maybe I saw it in passing. Something about like a Star Tropics like remake or something? Or maybe it was like someone online was talking about like demanding one. No, that sounds awful, Ray. That literally sounds awful. There's a spiritual remake. Okay, that's what it is. Me too. All I saw was like Star Tropics remake, and I was like, I know a few people that run that game and like really like it. I should probably let them know. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's Vani. And then I was like, oh, my day got busy. Arigato gozaimasu, Zakusisu. You have a terrific night. Thank you super much. Like that. Y'all are fucking ridiculous. I don't understand. I don't. I'm confused by it. But if you're headed out, have a terrific, terrific night. You've been married since 2015. I mean, so Shelby, I went on a date with Shelby after work. What was that? June? It was in June, right? What? It was in July of 2016. I did this right. I've also removed all the sharp objects and firearms from within the house in case I get this one wrong. It was 2015. God damn it. I'm awful at this. Trust me, I'm like the world's worst historian when it comes to shit like this. And we went on a date, came back to my place, and she ended up crashing here for the night because she was in the middle of starting a new job and like didn't really have anything to do. And I had to get up early and go to work, so I tossed her my key. I was like, if you feel like leaving or whatever, don't want to associate with me anymore, just toss the key under the door. And she came to visit me at work. I told her to hold on to it, and she still hasn't left, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, wedding, I think we're just gonna go to the courthouse whenever like we just decide to do it at this point. Do a celebration later. We're still holding out hope for Japan in September. I don't really think it's likely, sadly, so we'll probably have to reschedule to next May again. Yo, what's up, Andrew? Long time no see, buddy. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, Ray, long story short, the only person that can be up my ass is my wife. Everyone else can basically eat shit and die. I told my boss that one earlier. It's someone was giving me like absolute dog shit at like literally 8:05 in the morning, like 5 minutes after we start work. And I said, look, if this shit doesn't stop, I'm gonna come in there and just absolutely brutalize them with a phone. It's like, I literally cannot have you doing that or saying that. I was like, make it stop. This game is super satisfying. Yeah, it's one of those things like, Shelby and I have been together for so long. It's just kind of like one of those things. It's just like, it feels like it's always kind of existed, which is nice. And, you know, it's very comfortable. I shouldn't stay up too late though. Someone looks like she's ready for puddles. But yeah, if y'all don't follow Vonnie, make sure to give that lovely man, a wonderful father and husband himself, some love. Yeah, that's honestly, Freedom, like, it's been very, very calming and helpful for me too. I work way too much. I don't sleep enough. The only thing I do well is I exercise, and my diet is pretty good. We have to go grocery shopping tomorrow, which is really, really neato. It's like one of my favorite days of the week. I love looking at food. I love preparing food. I love working with food. And we do have a cooking stream tomorrow that's going to be running with the new camera setup, so we should be able to get a much better picture quality. That'll be really neat. Yeah, oh, dude, if you're on the West Coast and you don't have air conditioning, or you know, you are not in peak physical condition, do not go outside. It's hundreds of people have died from this heat wave already. Just don't risk it. It ain't worth it. Yeah, dude, to be honest, as lame as it sounds, that's why I love Ring Fit. I've never really been one for gyms because I also don't want to like stack on muscle because I'd look fucking ridiculous. But like, it's great cardio, it's great calisthenics. You can use it to tone up really nicely. And it definitely helps lose weight. But also if you can't leave the house or don't want to leave the house, it's a nice little fill-in. Met your spouse to your best friend in high school in '98. Well, there you go. That's awesome. I think I stay in touch with like two people from high school really, and most of them just like I knew them even before that. I don't talk to many people. I moved out of the area. Like, you know, you're still kind of Facebook friends, and it's nice to kind of see their life updates, but I moved to a different beat than a lot of my friends, and a lot of them have like really cool opportunities because rich parents, and I don't. Yeah, dude, that's ridiculous. You know what's crazy? It's hotter in Washington State than it is in Arizona. That's like still blowing my mind. Yeah, I have a real job, Flame. Like big ass big boy job. I don't talk about it too much. Personally, I'm trying to get out of it and get into something more lucrative and less demanding. My current job is I do major projects for a lighting distributor. So what our job is we basically I only work on lighting projects that are $500,000 or more. Because I can tell you the projects I've worked on because you'll never find my name on them unless you like somehow have access to the company. Google's new headquarters in New York. I have done all the lights for that, submitted all the lights for it, and approved all of them. The Eisenhower Memorial, the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center in Orlando, San Diego State Zoo. What else have I worked on? 2 massive apartment complexes going up in Atlanta, the Atlanta suburbs, like 300 or 400 units. I've worked on a couple of hotels with Embassy Suite. I'm doing Citizen M, which is actually a European hotel chain, pretty high end, is coming to the US, and I've done 2 of their hotels already. I'm doing Courthouse in North Carolina. But yeah, I do some pretty serious work, and don't get me wrong, it's fun when I can enjoy it, but I do not enjoy it right now. I've actually applied to become a Scrum Master at one of the places my friend works. And all I have to do at this point is, 1, get a nod for the job, pass the interviews, and actually get my certification, which is like the big thing in front of me that I need to do. It's pretty stressful. It is an 80-minute open book test, or a 60-minute open book test with 80 questions, all multiple choice, but you need to get 85% or higher to pass. Ring Fit is worth it, even if you just do 5-10 minutes a day. Just do it. Yo, Pasha, what's up? How are you, friend? Dude, I literally mentioned you on stream yesterday. You have that weird, like, Russian bootleg copy of Parasite Eve, right? Dude, yeah, the next major life goal after the whole new career honeymoon thing is to, like, get real about a house. I'm honestly just waiting for the market to collapse. Okay, yeah, dude, I literally brought that up yesterday, like last night in stream. Have I summoned you here? Yeah, I mean, there's a big difference, though. Living in a desert, a dry heat is way more manageable than the humidity we get up here in the Northeast or like in Florida. Over the sheets with a towel in between and all the doors and windows open. Look, I'll keep it real, Chief. I think going to bed wearing clothes is just a sin anyway. ¿Vives en Chile, Blas? Hablo un poquito de español. Solamente un poquito. Necesito practicar. We have many friends from Chile. I've actually worked with their name is P_P, or I'm sorry, P_U_P_I Poopy on Twitter. I believe our friend Intoner Alice is from Argentina, not Chile, but close. We live in Philadelphia. It's a place. Ah, very nice. I would love to visit South America one day. Like, it always literally blows my mind when, like, cranky old white people are like, oh, why would you go there? It's so dirty and everyone's poor and it's dangerous. You're gonna get kidnapped by cartels. Like, I'm fucking not. Trust me, it's not like the lawless wild, wild west. You get into trouble like that, you gotta be fucking looking for it. Yeah, it's a very beautiful country. White people are arrogant and dumb. Look, I'll be honest with you, Ray. There are a lot of arrogant and dumb people in the world. But until the last decade or so, a lot of them haven't had a voice. And thanks to the internet, they all have one now. Dude, I've been to New York so many times, and it's like, it's not. Look, if you want to get yourself into trouble and see stuff like that, you totally can. You can do that in literally almost any town, in any country, in any part of the world. That's just the way it be. People are also scared of admitting, like, all right, so I live in a town, right, that has technically 3 towns in its zip code. It's the town I live in, the rich people that don't want to admit they live in that town, and on the other side, it's more rich people that don't want to admit they live in the town, because, like, apparently it's a, they don't want to be associated with the fact that it's, you know, it has a downtown section, and, you know, there's housing that's, quote unquote, laughably, I use this term, of more affordable for lower income families. It's just silliness. It's literally the same zip code. You can literally drive 2 minutes and you're right in the center of town, but it's a completely different town. It's silliness. I hate it. Exactly. Sounds like rich people. Yeah, I know. That's okay. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love to be, like, I don't know if I'd love to be, like, super wealthy, but, like, comfortable is obviously number one. But, like, like, I don't know, I woke up and, like, I had won the lottery, like, I'm pretty sure the first thing I'd do would be, like, figure out which one of my homies needed help the most and, like, start on that. Like, I don't think I could be super wealthy forever unless I, like, invested a good portion of it, because I'd be busy, like, trying to take care of the homies that truly need it. Take care of the family. Take care of the couple of IRL people that I talk to. Look, trust me, there are nice rich people out there. I used to work for one. I mean, he got rich through hard work and very savvy business techniques, and sold his business at a very, very high price because what he had was very, very much so in demand. And then started his own business and, you know, to be honest, paid us very well to do very little, which was, you know, always great. Imagine making almost $45,000 US to just basically work a retail job. I mean, you're working 50, 60 hours a week, but, like, it's really, really unheard of. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Look, the system isn't really designed, like, in the US, there is a lot of assistance for the underprivileged and the under-incomed, but to be honest, there's no, like, real easy way to, like, kind of dig yourself out of that without catching a lucky break. Yeah, I mean, in the city where I live, you can't live on that. Like, you need to be, like, sharing a place with someone, and it's gonna be dirt cheap. Yeah, to be honest, I think that's what I would do. I wouldn't go out and, like, buy a house. I'd probably actually design one. My wife and I are simple people. We don't, like, want a mansion because all we'll know is, like, well, goddamn, we're gonna have to vacuum this every day. This shit's gonna fucking suck. Take a week to clean the goddamn house. To be honest, it'd probably be a 1, maybe a 2-bedroom house with a small yard, a garage, so I can, you know, park the motorcycle over the winter. And we both want a dishwasher. And she wants a nice, like, big, deep bathtub and a standalone shower. I'm a simple man. That's pretty much all I need to do. Yeah, it's tough, dude. Like, trust me, like, the whole disability thing is a nightmare, and I don't know how they expect people with disabilities in the U.S. to survive. Like, it baffles me. My stepmother has been on SSI disability since she was like 31, and it's literally like dick shit to live on. It's basically like they hand you. It's basically like they ship you off to war. They give you a parachute and a box of mats and say, "All right, make it work." Yeah, there are definitely some places that are bad price-wise. Look, most of the Northeast ain't any much better. Boston's horrible price-wise. Philadelphia ain't that great. To be honest, most major cities are pretty pricey to live in. Just kind of the way of the world. DC area is awful, dude. Not even just DC, basically all of Nova and like Delmarva area is like ludicrous. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, like, the worst part when it comes to stuff like that, Flame, is like what you should be doing is taking them to court. But, you know, fucking can't afford to take anybody to court because they'll, you know, their team of lawyers will eat up any kind of money you have towards it, and like then they won't even bother settling out of court, or they'll just fire you. It's really tough. The good thing is to see a lot of people are just finally fed up with this system. Maybe we'll start to see some real change here. I don't know. I can just offer my best advice and, you know, hope people keep speaking up and speaking out about, you know, their frustrations. I mention it pretty much every time we get into subjects like this. The most important thing you can do is vote. Vote often, vote early. Beyond that, the most important thing that we, especially of this generation and generations below me, can do is learn to vote with your wallet. What does that mean? Well, is there a business that treats you like shit or does scummy things you don't like? Don't support them. Don't spend money there. They'll get the hint. They'll either change or enough people get pissed with them, they'll go out of business. You're not allowed to vote. Well, if you can. Obviously, don't break the laws when it comes to voting. That's a very serious crime. If you break the law when voting, sweaty, flabby Rudy Giuliani's gonna come and drip hair color all over you. You're disqualified. That's unfortunate. I mean, well, there is still things you can do. If you, like, particularly feel passionate about a candidate, you can always phone bank for them. You can help out with, you know, any sort of things like that, I'm pretty sure. You're an American citizen? I would double check. Worst case scenario, just call like your local office or check with the Office of Voter Registration, because they should, like, unless there's something that's legitimately disbarring you from voting, and to be honest, I don't know of many things that do. I'm, again, not a legal expert. It took a little bit of pre-law. No, of course. I try my best to not support Amazon, not support Walmart. Most of my like pocket money goes to individual content creators, small businesses, literal mom and pop businesses, as much as I can. You're incompetent. Okay. Yeah, I don't know super much about voter registration. All I remember is that I did, like, I had to sign up, basically. Nice. Boy. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, that's like one. I don't want to go into it too much because I'm still currently employed with the company, but there are things that go on that I'm not really a fan of. Maybe once I leave, I'll talk about it a bit more freely, but some days it's a real pain to work. We're okay with strong language in this chat. This is an adult chat. I strongly enforce the you gotta be 18 to hang in here because we talk about heavy shit. We talk about real shit. Life is messy. Life is dirty. It's painful. Damn, girl. Yeah, I hear you. I gotta call it soon. I'm just trying to tidy up as much of this as I can before I'm like, all right, I gotta go to bed. Yo, but a pleasure swinging through, Bless. I will definitely check out your art. I love looking at art, detecting individual styles from artists. Good luck with your random walk. Those are always fun. God. Yeah, you're welcome anytime. I'll drop my links again for those that missed them earlier. But yeah, feel free to join in any of that if that seems interesting or fun to you. See, I grew up doing a lot of charity work, Flames. So like, I was familiar with things like I want to say it's Charity Pilot. I may be confusing Trust Pilot with Charity Watch, but I've spent a lot of time working with very, very reputable charities before. So like, there's a bare minimum level of transparency that I like to see and stuff. Otherwise, I stay clear of it. But yeah, I definitely take a look at, if I plan on donating to stuff, I obviously research where my money is going. Yo, what's up, Ray? What's going on, homie? Good to see you, friendo. Oh, another round of buttons printed. Good job. These overhangs are going to be the absolute death of this level, I'm telling you. And all these windowsills. It's all good. We monstered the world record for Omega yesterday, even though I'm the only one on the leaderboard. But got it down to a 528. I have found a few new strats. I did a run tonight for Completion-a-thon, and there's a few new strats I want to try out, including rerouting how I do the Omega fight. So we'll see how that goes, but I think that might be entering like 525 territory soon, which is just absurd. Went really well, and I have ARPG me next week. I have 2 runs in that. Yeah, I've just been on like perpetual marathon duty every weekend. It's nice though. Feels good to get out there, encourage people to join communities. You know, try new things, experiment with games. It's really, really nice. Do you, I know you're gonna be busy. Y'all got SGDQ, next week as well. So best of luck with that. Make sure you get your sleep, staying hydrated, eating right. And who knows, maybe I'll get to work with you next year at AGDQ. They gotta take 15 sometime. That's my motto. Actually, they don't have to. They ain't gotta do shit. You're on late night shift? Yeah. I'll definitely try and pop in. There's definitely couple of homies got some runs in. Scruffington and Cosmic got runs in, so we about supporting the homies here. I think so too, and I mean it's incredible. Like every time I think I've hit a dead wall, I'll just come up with some dumb strat by accident, and it just kind of ends up working. So I can really get by with like bare minimum on these windows for some reason. That is all the windows. I don't know how to... A little bit of blast and probably just straight line across. Yep, that's all I needed. I think so too. All I know is so far I've been loving the way that the orange and green angle boys have just really been killing this run. Like, when it comes to actually timing, I think mastering these two are going to be the best because it prevents, you know, you're not going to have to buy soap. And the surface area you can cover is pretty gnarly. I think we've got... Oh, I have the ladder yet. What's wrong with the ladder? Social is really the only thing I promote is my Twitter. I do have an Instagram. Some people have probably found it, but... Yeah, paint and rust are definitely soap-worthy in my opinion. Because, like, blasting this cladding trim is just awful. Touch that building. Like, there's a vent I left on this one wall. I was saving my soap for that. Because, like, even just blasting on this, it ain't doing a damn thing. I think that's this building pretty much well and done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been toying around with it. My next question is, how in the hell am I gonna pressure wash this entire building? Man, I might not have the equipment for this. I literally just did one earlier today, James. Wait, what? For real? Bruh. Are you kidding? Ray, no. No, don't do this to me. Are you kidding me? That's embarrassing. I just thought, just like, yeah, here's a scaffold. Like, yeah, great. I did not know. Look. Ray, I'm gonna keep it real. I went to college and all, but like, most people just like me for my looks. Nope, first time I learned. I jumped on the scaffolding one time to get a long shot on something with my adapter. College isn't necessary anyway. Up, Freya's awake and scritching and scratching. Exactly. Sometimes experience outweighs a college degree. I'm a firm believer in that. Hey, don't get me wrong, it's nice and all that I have a piece of paper, but like, sometimes that don't mean dick shit. I think at bare minimum, like a high school certificate would be good. That at least gets you going in the right direction, you know? Nah, there's no health in this game. Hit him with the 360 no scope. Yeah, I don't know the quickest way to do this. Like, I'm trying to break it down, like, algorithm-wise. I assume at some point we'd have to jump into the building, like at least the top of it. Oh, good golly gosh. Controls are a little floaty in this game, and the physics aren't 100% correct. We'll get there, though. I have faith. That's fucking stupid. Oh, I can just literally climb the inside. I'm stuck, by the way. Okay, well that answers my question. The scaffold's literally just for the outside. Yep. Oh, I know there are people that have done it already, which is insane. I'm just still trying to get through it casually, but along the way I'm trying to see if I can pick up any tips or tricks or anything that makes sense or seems to be hella efficient. Because it's always good, like, at least for me, I always feel good if I can enter a community and be like, hey, I don't know too much, I haven't really looked yet. And just kind of at least bring something to the table. You know, it's like getting invited to a cookout. You know, you don't just show up. Try and bring something. At least that's me. So the scaffold is so you can do the outside of it. Like to get up to the tall parts. I just show up. Look, I was raised a bit strange. I don't know how to put it. Yep, sounds about right. It is 4th of July weekend. I'm sure it's a great time to get drunk and play with explosives. Oh. You didn't bring me no birthday presents to my birthday party on my birthday. That's like a 5 or 6 story fall. Your legs are going more than crunch. You're probably compressing your spine. That is probably the end of your workday for a very long time. These railings, cranky railing. Oh, that would be why it's not working. Climb the scaffold just to get these rails. I really lost my flavor for retail over the past few years. Boy, it is starting to get late here. I think we'll wrap it up in the next 10 minutes. We made some really good progress, but I gotta also get up and go grocery shopping. I promised my very, very cute wife that I would probably make French toast in the morning. So we gotta get some good bread for that tomorrow. I gotta get stuff for the cooking stream. So we got a whole bunch on, that is for sure. We'll probably do another Omega run. And then I'll probably do the cooking stream. Try and do some work with Drakengard 3 or Devil May Cry. I was supposed to do some of that this week, but Omega was the thing, and Cosmic's been pretty tied up. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I ain't shaming nobody.
Look, if there's anyone out there that tries to be supportive and understanding to a fault, it's probably me. I'm the idiot. Oof. Speaking of birthday stuff, I am starting to work back end on like a subathon kind of fun thing. In exchange for like subs and stuff, we'll do like a bunch of giveaways and fun, ridiculous things that people have asked me to do over the years. Speed runs, other games, interactive stuff. I'm going to be busting out some pretty ridiculous 3D print giveaways. I may or may not be working with a very talented creator on getting custom keycaps for keyboards. Throwing a bunch of those out, you know, the usual Steam cards, etc., etc. It's not 100% set in stone yet. It's still a little bit too early to announce, but I just have to make sure, like, everything kind of works out time-wise, etc., etc. That way, it's, like, the one thing that's always bugged me is I got partner, like, 2 weeks before my birthday, so, like, I feel, like, super scummy when it's like, hey, let's celebrate the fact that I got partner, and then, like, 2 weeks, like, hey, it's my birthday. Like, it just always makes me feel weird. So I decided to just do it right in between the two, and then I don't have to worry about either of them. Plus, like, there are a lot of other cool streamers that I would like to watch, because we all got partnered on the same day. So, if y'all don't know Kelpsy and Mutsky, check them out. Fabulous, fabulous content creators on this website, doing real positive things, being really good people. Yeah. Kelpsy's really, really positive type person. She's really nice. It's especially because she normally does like early morning streams, so it's always good to have a little bit of positivity in the morning. You know. Freya looks like she's out. She says it's time for bed. She was nice enough to hang out with us tonight, though. Stinky noodle. I make it a rule to never yell at customer service people. Does nothing. They're just trying to do their damn jobs. Leave them alone. Yell at the supervisors. That's what they're there for. They get paid the big bucks for that shit. Look, I am a scumbag, but I am a scumbag with morals, okay? Oh, also scumbag back hurts. Oh. Alright, my job, I'm like never right. That's okay. I'm used to it. Oh. Thanks, PowerWash Sim. Oh yeah, if you have Twitter, go and like this, retweet it, share it with your friends. I'm trying to do the Lord's work. Apparently the Lord's work is to work at Catboy Hooters, Femboy Hooters, whatever, same place. When I'm done with it. I'm gonna finish up for this wall and call it here because it is 3:30. Thank you for the insane amounts of raid and support every time I tried to quit. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna do some Omega stuff. We're gonna do some, maybe we'll try and knock out Drakengard 3 or DMC, whichever one kinda seems to pique everybody's interest. But yeah. Cooking stream. We're gonna do some bulgogi and some yakimandu. So that means that the Subside cooking vote for July is open. I'll drop a ping in the morning. I don't feel like bugging people at 3 a.m. whatever the hell it is. Floor. Great. That's a bit. I gotta throw one more session print my prototypes through the printer. Honestly, I can't really sleep unless the 3D printer is making noises. My cold, please. Yo, not a problem. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. I love doing these. I know it's not like everyone's favorite, but you know what it is? Relaxing. And everyone kind of loosens up and, you know, gets comfortable. And, you know, it's a good way. Like, look, I'm not here to be your therapist, but it's a good way for people to just kind of relax and open up and de-stress, shoot the shit a little bit, you know? All right, I need to stop. I have a problem. All right, anyway, we will call it here. That's gonna be part 9. We doubled up on this today. We got 77%, so it's just this tower left. I'm gonna have to really take my time with it and focus on it. But I'm Kios, once again. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'll drop my socials here. There's the Discord if you wanna chat along with us, keep up to date of current events. There is my YouTube. This will be up there probably like Sunday afternoon. If you want to catch up with it, there's the Twitter. I linked a post later or earlier. You'll like it. If you are into 3D prints, you want props made, you want your own custom hitbox controller, you just need like 3D printer parts, you just need weird stuff, hit me up with that. Let's work together. That's really all I've got for tonight. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find us a raid target. I'm gonna say hi. I'm gonna go to bed. And that's that. So this has been Comfy PowerWash Simulator Part 9, courtesy of Future Labs. Future Lab and Square Enix. So thank you so much.